Hi, Bobcats. As we start this new venture in online education, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about how I'm thinking about our course. Constructivism is a pretty good description of my philosophy of education. The big idea in constructivism is that you, the student, have to construct your own knowledge. I can create opportunities for you to learn, but you have to do the hard work of learning the new material and really solidifying it by making connections to things that you already know. This is not a new idea at all, but it becomes even more obvious and really important as we're doing online education. So since we aren't meeting face-to-face, what will our class look like? Well, instead of lectures, I'm going to be posting short videos on YouTube, such as this one. Each video will have a very narrow set of objectives, something like defining and calculating molar mass. And in order to have the equivalent of a regular lecture, you'll have to watch a number of videos. Occasionally, these videos may have some simulations or suggested problems from the textbook to go along with them. And sapling learning will still be assigned as homework for grades. The due dates are changing. The revised course calendar has been posted on tracks. Very shortly, I will have those updated at Sapling Learning as well. If you're looking for additional help from other online chemistry tutorial videos, it's really hard for me to make a blanket statement that covers all of them. Some of them are really good. For instance, I think Tyler DeWitt's online videos are wonderful. Some of them are pretty bad, and just in general, most of the online videos that I have seen may cover material similar to what we're doing in this course, but they don't cover it in the same manner. So they may cover extra things that we don't do, or we might cover extra things that the online video doesn't do. So it's really hard to find a good match. Also, mine won't be perfect. The background noise you're hearing right now is my 17-year-old cat, Moose, who thinks it's time to eat again. And there actually are some advantages to these videos over a traditional lecture. If you don't understand something that I just did in the video, you can pause it, rewind a little bit, and review it. You can do that as many times as you need to. Imagine just being able to do that in class. However, the disadvantage to these videos is that it becomes hard to ask a question. We'll use Zoom for office hours, and in that way, you'll have an opportunity to ask me questions. I'm also using an idea for our courses that's known as asynchronous learning. I realize that for some students, your living conditions have changed dramatically. And if I require you to attend an online class, you may not be able to do it at the time that the class is scheduled for. So what I'm doing instead is grouping our assignments weekly. Within a week, you need to work through videos, example problems, homework assignments, online quizzes, and so forth. The specific times you do those within the week are up to you. All of our timed online assessments, such as quizzes or exams, will be offered within a window. For instance, the first week that we come back, all of my classes are doing an exam. We needed to get in that second exam before the drop deadline. And so that exam will be open in a 2-day window. Once you start the exam, from that point in time, you'll have an hour and 20 minutes to complete it. So pick your best time when you feel that you'll have a stable internet connection, and schedule it at the time that works best for you. I also want to give you just one brief warning. It's human nature to procrastinate. And so if you're going to succeed in this format, you must schedule time to work on this course. If you can, try to schedule our original class meeting time as your designated chemistry class. And if that doesn't work, come up with some other time frame in which to be working on our class. If you would normally meet with other students to work on chemistry, see if you can reach out to them and find a time that you could maybe get together via FaceTime or something like that, and then make yourself keep those commitments. We are all going to need flexibility, patience, persistence, and resilience for the rest of the semester. Our situation is changing daily. Part of this is just simply the nature of science. A few months ago, we didn't know anything about this novel coronavirus. And now new data is being generated on a daily basis. From that data, scientists are evaluating their hypotheses and their theories and working on making recommendations to public health officials. So this information and these recommendations are sometimes changing daily. For instance, even within our Texas State community, our original projection was that we would go back to face-to-face classes on April 13th. And then that had to be revised to say that we're staying online through the end of the semester. So stay flexible, be patient when people tell you, I don't know, and you will just have to be persistent and resilient to be successful this semester. I'd like to close with a quote from Dr. James Comer. No significant learning occurs without a significant relationship. That relationship might be with me, it might be with an SI leader, it might be with a tutor, or it might be with your classmates. We have to work a little harder in this format to maintain those relationships. I'll do my best to be available to you through Zoom and email. If Zoom is not working for you, let me know by email and we'll try to figure out an alternative. But we will figure out how to make this class a success. It'll be different, but I am sure that it'll be rewarding for everybody in the end. Eat 'em up, cats.